welcome back to My Mint Live, and today's video is all about Advent. Today's the first day of Advent officially. Unfortunately, our calendars only count down from the 1st of December, but if you are unfamiliar, Advent is technically and historically the 4 Sundays before Christmas. So this year that falls on November 29th. And there are a lot of really awesome traditions surrounding Advent. It is obviously an old practice dating back to the early days of Catholicism. And now secularly, a lot of people will celebrate Advent, mainly using countdown calendars, again, that start in December. I personally have 2 from Aldi, and I have 1 each for my sons. By Lego. So on December 1st, I will open those up and I will show you kind of what they look like and talk a little bit about what I think of them personally, because I've never used any of those particular countdown calendars. Mainly I'm used to the chocolate ones, which I think most of us are familiar with. But aside from the countdown calendars, I will be lighting a candle every Sunday night until Christmas. And then I also made myself just kind of a really simple rudimentary Advent journal with just a little bit of space for each day of Advent, where I can write down a little thought, a prayer, a memory, whatever strikes me that night, just to kind of celebrate the special time, but also to kind of build up the excitement for Christmas, and to make sure that I'm really present during this time. It's a very busy time. It's easy for it to go by in a blur, and I want to be able to remember that. So I've done a couple of things this December to help me with that. I will be showing both of them to you. The Advent journal. Again, I made it super quick on Canva. You could just write in a notebook if you wanted to do something like this. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And then aside from Advent, I also purchased the December Daily by Ali Edwards, which is a scrapbook company essentially. So I will be doing that to kind of help me remember December a little bit better, because a lot of stuff happens in December in our family. So I figured the Advent journal is one of those things that will help me slow down and really enjoy the season a little bit. So let's go ahead and jump into looking at my Advent calendars. Okay. So we're gonna open her up and see. Ooh, sparkling, which means I have to chill it, but that's okay. That's a decent size. And now let's see, now here's the cheese Advent calendar. Okay, that's what it looks like unfolded. And where is the 24th? Here we are. Okay. So 24 days till Christmas. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Let's see what. Okay, so this is the size, and this is Fiery Hot Gouda. So, interesting. Okay, so these are the boys' calendars, and it's basically Legos in the city. And you see they've already opened day 1, a little pop out, and there was a little package of Legos in there. It has just like a cityscape, and there's a little road that they can pretend to play on. They are pretty much identical, but this actually was a really big hit. They were super excited when they came out this morning, and this should be really fun for them. So this we got on sale at Walmart for about 19 bucks, I want to say. I want to say these are originally 30, but each one, it's not just like a little figure. This one came with like a barge. You can, that's basically the first one that they got. And clearly they're gonna get like little things that they can build, not just the little figurines. Hopefully it does come with figurines. We'll see as the days go by. But really cute, and pretty good considering how expensive Legos are. on their own. If you've ever had to purchase them, you know they can be pretty pricey. So 20 bucks for this was a pretty good deal. Okay, and this is just the, this is just a quick look at the little Advent journal I made for myself. Like I said, it's really rudimentary. I just have little spots per day, counting down Advent, and I'll write a little thought in each one of them. I'll probably put a date, and you know, just add a little Christmas zhuzh there. Okay guys, well, we are on day 10 of Advent and day 8 of our countdown calendars, and this is where I'm gonna close things. So far, I've been loving the practices that I set up. I really love my Advent journal. It has just kind of brought perspective and like introspection, I would say, into my nightly routine, which I've really been enjoying, and is kind of a record that I can look back on next Christmas, because it is in my kind of holiday binder that I keep. So I'll be able to look back on that, which is really, really nice. My Aldi calendars, I absolutely love. The wine calendar, while it is a bit on the pricey side, for that calendar, full price is about 70 bucks. It was on sale at one point. I don't remember what the price was, but I paid full price because I wasn't lucky enough to find it on sale. I absolutely love it. The wine selection is really, really great. Each of the wines that we've tried, my husband and I, we have enjoyed thoroughly. And just to give you an idea, my husband is not like a big wine person. It's not really his drink of choice. He's just kind of doing it with me because that's, while it is like, it's a good size glass portion. It's more than you would get in a bar, but it's not like it's 2 full glasses. But still, that's a lot of alcohol for me to be consuming over the month. So he's splitting it with me, and it's really just the right amount for us. And he has enjoyed every single one. Nothing's been too like crazy or like cheap tasting. It's been pretty decent quality wines. The cheeses, while the portions are small, I would say it's about 2/3 of like a string cheese is the average size. You know, and again, my husband and I are splitting that as well and enjoying it with the wine. It doesn't feel like crazy, like I don't feel robbed, even though I'm like splitting half my cheese, like a little mouse hoarding my cheese. Because I am getting some cheese every day, and maybe I would get sick of it, and who knows, at the end of this countdown, I may be sick of the cheese, but so far, just that little bit has been enough to keep me kind of happy and enjoying like an evening time snack. So, you know, the portion size might be a little bit of trouble if you are somebody who consumes a lot of cheese and wants like a big chunk. I'm not that person, but I do enjoy it. So, yeah, I think that the portion size is just enough for us to split. So it's been a really, really great experience. And it's just been a great experience for us, just kind of hanging out and trying them and discussing what we think. He's liked every single cheese. There was only one so far that I didn't care for. It was like I want to say it was like an herbed Gouda, and that was just a little bit strong for me. Everything else has been delicious. My favorite was the cheddar with sage. That was amazing. My goodness, let me get a whole brick of that stuff. So I've enjoyed it a great deal, and I'm having fun kind of experimenting with cheeses that I don't usually consume. I don't really consume a whole lot of flavored cheeses. At the most, smoked is kind of my realm. But this has been really cool so far, so I'm enjoying both of those immensely. And we'll probably be doing this again next year. Now, as for the boys' calendars, they're still really enjoying theirs as well. Today, they got a Christmas tree that they got to build, so it's kind of like their routine in the morning. They go look for our elf on the shelf, and then they go open their calendars, and we sit there and we build our Legos and stuff. So we've had a lot of fun with that. So definitely a win, and in fact, we have already ordered an additional one for next year, which should be really, really cool. And it's a little bit more Christmassy themed. But I think in addition to that, I'll probably get them kind of their own treat calendar as well, so that they can kind of snack with mom and dad a little bit. My oldest will eat cheese. My youngest will not. So he's kind of like, is it even mine? but maybe we'll get them like their own chocolate as well next year. So really loving all of our calendars. They've been a great experience for us, and a little bit nicer than just those kind of like whatever chocolate ones. You know, I know there's a lot out there. There's tea, there's coffee, there's like really high quality chocolates, and that's probably what I'm gonna lean toward for the boys next year. I've seen some really cool ones, so I'll probably pick 2 of those up next year. Anyhow, as far as my journal is concerned, I'm still keeping up with it. I'm really enjoying it. I write my thoughts down in the evening time, like takes me maybe a minute and a half, if that, and it's just kind of made it easier to focus on the things that we've done. At the end of the day, just kind of looking back over the day, the things that we've done that have been either Christmassy or just family oriented. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Shabab.
Hi, Mom.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, love you. Knock me kiss. Thanks. So really enjoying that as well. I'm still lighting my candles. I actually started lighting, I have 4. So I started out with 1 and I lit it the entire week, basically when we sat down to dinner. And now that it's week 2, I'm lighting 2 during dinner time, and we've been enjoying that. The kids think it's kind of neat to eat by candlelight. I think it's really beautiful as well. So all in all, everything that I've kind of implemented this year to celebrate Advent has been really successful with us so far. I've really enjoyed it and plan to do it again next year. Incidentally, if you are interested, I will link a really cool book down below. It is by Tish Oxenreider. If you are a homeschool mom and you follow the wild and free kind of philosophy, you might be familiar with her. And she has a new book all about Advent called Shadow and Light. And it's really beautiful. The cover's gorgeous. So I will have it linked down below in case you kind of want to get a little bit more information about Advent, the history surrounding it, kind of what it means. Just in case you're interested. So I'll have that link down below because it really is a really cool book. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys are doing Advent, even if it's just one of those simple chocolate calendars. I think it's really cool to kind of build up the anticipation of Christmas. But anyhow, thanks again for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you all in the next episode. And until then, Merry Christmas. Bye.